Hello! I definitely didn't have just 5 hours of sleep and finish off a YouTube short before the stream started. That would be crazy. I'm definitely not choking on my own neck, and I'm definitely not already on my second cup of coffee. If you like second cups of coffee, remember to subscribe if you're watching this VOD later on YouTube, because that'll be nice. Please and thank you. Alright, I need to type the stream thing. Streaming from the depths on Twitch now. Come inspect the things that need inspection with me. Number one inspector. The number one inspector. Hector. Yeah, with me, the number one inspector. Yes, that is a good prompt, I think. Now to shamelessly copy paste the thing, and then also check if anyone is here. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone? Hey, Dr. Pigeonman! What is a particle cannon? It is a cannon that fires subatomic particles at near light speed. I know that, you can't fool me. Hello, the Duker. And hello, John McFist. Is a particle cannon a practical cannon? Can it really be such a thing? Did I misspell everything? Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? I'm a genius at misspelling things. I have half an English degree and it didn't help my spelling. Not at all. Alright, we're already on to the second track of the friggin' random music-y thing. Who knew Borderwise would be a nerd? I mean, to be fair, I learned about particle cannons, or at least the theory of them, from the Depths, which is the thing we're doing right now. And yeah. Who would have thunk? I'm a big fat nerd, and I do big fat nerd things. Nerd! What about you, Dr. Pigeonman? You're watching a From the Depths stream. Nerd! We'll just do the Spider-Man meme of, like, nerd, 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 nerd. Whoop, I got distracted. Oh no, so, yeah, I wasn't joking about the 5 hours of sleep thing. I could not sleep last night, like, basically at all. Last time I looked at me, what's this thing called again? It's a phone. I nearly said watch, but I looked at the phone. I looked at my watch phone and my phone watch, and it was 12 a.m. So, and I got up at 5. So, I'm baked already. I'm already done. I'm already cooked, and yeah, like I will not live. See, dying as we speak, dying so hard, and I do have a thing from Orange. There's an updated thingy, which didn't make it onto the workshop on time, but I got it! Because I'm a genius. No, wait, no sleep, not yet. He learns things. Nerd, he learns things. Oh, he got me, I'm a nerd. Haha! We all nerds. Greetings, my friend. You have traveled very far and overcome many obstacles. Along the way, you have encountered many of my diverse, far-flung siblings. Precious few of them will make it this far. Your heroic efforts have proven you're deserving. That's the wrong your. Worthy advancement to the next level of your existence. The universe you inhabit is one of the many countless worlds unseen but yet connected. Your creative efforts have not gone unnoticed. I hate this melee stuff. Indeed, they have spilled into these other unseen worlds. Just as your world has been enriched by— Is this a copy pasta? Baked is maybe not the word. That is a particular meaning. I don't know. See, I'm too baked to know what baked means. It is now time for you to join us. Join us, evil laughter. No, just kidding. It's not scary. Indeed, the times ahead, they are good. Really, really good. One of you may ask, who is this mysterious voice who knows so much and possesses such great powers? I'm glad you asked. Yes, this is a copy pasta. I was like, hang on a minute. This has a very particular cadence. Baked means you partake of the marijuanas. Yeah, okay, yep, understood. But also, being sleep deprived is not dissimilar to being drunk. So I'm gonna embrace. Let's try that word again. I'm going to embrace the sleep drunk. It's autumn here in beautiful Aotearoa, New Zealand. It is stinking hot. We had one cold day, and now it's gone. What was I supposed to be doing? Alright, so spam the universe. Now I must put the Plutono hub here. Plutono hub. There we go. Right, do not worry. I have caffeine. Alright, so not baked. I still need to make a ship named Evil John, and it needs to be my best ship. Don't worry too much about making a ship that matches the name. I've done that before, it's very difficult. Just, I've really leaned into giving things just names after I build them. Yum. Okay. I've done that. And I've pinned it. So now I need to go find... Ah! Don't look at my folders. Right, so you just need to reset the main menu. Actually, you know what? No. We need to hop onto the Plutono main menu in order to look at Plutono things. And this way we will see what we're working towards. Is the music very loud or is that just me? Nope. Nope, we're all good. Alright. Is sound all working? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. Still need to... I will name him Evil John because everyone on the crew of the mannequins will be John and they will be mean. And hello, Orange. Hello, Azusa. Alright, so Orange, I got the plane blueprint, and that's what I was about to do. I was about to move it to where it needs to go. To where it needs to go. So that is the Wraith. Alright, so it is the Wraith. What was the Wraith again? I don't know. I just live here. Do you live here? Ah, pleasure to meet you. Hey, there's my laser bird thing. Okay, then we're gonna go constructables. Construct the ovals. Alright, so paste, there we go. Right, so what is the Wraith? Alright, so what is the Wraith? Is it, what is it? Name him John, hello, sorry my beloved, where dong, hope you like the Wraith, it's a very large plane. Oh, is this the godly plane that you were working on for the Soul Republic, John? So, whoop. This fella over here, reserved for John McFist. Is that the one? If so, I've been looking forward to this one. Godly Bomber, alright, let's have a look-see. It's been a long time. This is exciting! It's been a long time since we've had a new craft. Also, did I do the Soul Republic overview? Oh yeah, I did. Oh no. And we didn't mention the Wraith. Oh well. Alright, let's have a look-see here. Let's have a look-see. Wraith. So that is just under 1 million. Let's put that in the collect... Right. It feels blocky for some reason. I'm not sure why. Alright, it has le bombs. What is this thing? It's got missiles and it's got lasers. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. This needs some kind of shaping. It is very angular. And I know it's very difficult to make round edges from the depths. How fast is this thing? I mean, it's pretty fast. Alright, that is circle at a distance. And combat distance is like, yep, that's about as far as you want to. Alright, so yeah, this is the kind of plane where if it was flying over the top of something, it would get shot down immediately. But yeah, now here's a door. We found one. No internals. Alright, so let's have a look-see here. Holy scoos! Hello, Night World. That top turret feels wrong. It does look a little funny. Thanks as always to Orange for deco. Nice one, Orange. 2222M is block. Okay. Let me just pull up a... Whoop. Let's just pull up a thing on it. Okay, TU22M. Oh, yeah. Nope, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. So, the backfire, as it's called. Please stop rotating. So, yeah, so Tupelo TU22M. I'm trying to remember, is this the thing that was nicknamed by Soviet pilots as the Man-Eater? Because it had such a high takeoff and landing speed that it tended to kill people. Am I thinking the one? Am I thinking of the correct thing? Okay, yeah. Quite an angular fella. Yeah, yep. Where am I? I have a wacky idea for the aesthetics of this thing. It needs some... what does it need? It already has some greebling, and that is good. It needs to break up the flat surfaces a little bit. So, yeah, how do I describe it? That flat blue looks kind of odd. Like, it looks fine on a smaller jet, but on a large one, it just kind of looks like, yeah, it looks a little dull. What deco there is fantastic, though. That's the one, the vodka jet, yeah. Just click the ACB in the you'll... Wait, what? Which ACB? Automate speed, reference... Huh? Oh. Alright, let's do this. Operating costs? Oh my goodness, this is involved. Huh? Is there a hologram projector somewhere that I was supposed to see? What's going on here? Oh. Hey, Meebo, well done. Almost the funny number of the watch streak. Vodka is coolant. Original 32, which was a very different plane. It didn't run on vodka per se. It ran on a kind of alcohol that was very similar to vodka. It was numbers. There are projectors, but the file images aren't links. Ooh. Oops. Oh dear. No worries. Okay, time for Rambot to die. Okay then. So yeah, I'm gonna just try and wiggle something here. So I'm going to just switch. Is all of this metal? Yes, it is. And this is 31. Wait, what? Okay, 2931. So I'm gonna swap metal trim to just 16. Refit. And then metal main to trim. I want to see what this looks like with reverse counter shading, because I think it'll actually might look very cool. Alright, so 16 to... Wait, main, I think it was? I actually kind of like that. Alright, not gonna lie. Alright. Gonna take another screenshot. Folks, how do we think about this color? Because this also makes it look a little bit like the Dauntless, and I'm not biased. Looks more civilian jet now. Okay. I don't know, you get white stuff. Okay. Oops, lol, it's fine. Maybe should have mentioned that earlier. I run on vodka? No, you don't, Azusa. You run on wife. Looks a little too glucavate. Okay, gotcha. I'll, let's respawn it. Orange, I leave it to you. Though, honestly, like, yeah. Counter shading is very nice, and I do like it. Alright, let's have a look at the internals. What's going on in here? What is going on is lots of jets, and what we got here? We got... I would guess there's remote guidance on this, because of course there would be, and there is little laser. Lots of little laser, and this looks like... Yeah, lots of lasery goodness. We've got an injector engine, we have even more GBPPPPPP. We've got repair... Oh boy. Uh-oh. Is this doing what I think it does? Oh, is this swole nuke time? Right. Where is it? Oh, it's supposed to spawn the wild card. Ooh. Ah, this thing circles at a distance and spawns wild cards. Aha! Nuke-mageddon strikes again. Splendid. Given white is their primary, true. Civvy jets are white to save on wait, what? Really? Oh, I didn't want to bring up white stuff given you this revelation. Felt like it was a bad taste. No, it's all good. It's really, no worries about it. A modest amount of laser. By the way, this is small decals, but you need the decal folder for. Okay, in which case, disregard what I said. If it has decals on it already, then ignore me. If they're there, and then it's fine. That's all decals. It's a strategic bomber. Nukes felt appropriate. Yeah, nukes are like one of the more appropriate things for this. Aha! The old two directions for the... Wait, what is happening here? Wait, what? Am I nuts? What's happening? Oh, it's for a different one. This one is pointed there and there. I've got to steal this idea, actually. Like, it's not ideal for sticking bearing rangefinders around, but hey, this is a broadsider. If it's over there, it'd work. Alright, what's the armor of this thing like? Bloody hell. Yeah, this is, oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, nope, this uses the beams. Sean, the developer, would approve. Not a pole to be seen. And I don't mean a Polish person, although I can't really see that either. Oh, it has wings! Which makes sense, I guess, because, oh, hello. Please tell me this doesn't clip. Oh, wait a minute, is this locked? Huh? It is locked. I mean, that's not clipped. And that can aim. Okay, that's not clipping. Wait, what? It has a shield pointing up. Interesting. Interesting. It also has swing wing. Did I deco over some portals? I don't think so. You sure? I feel pretty bad about that, sir. I'm absolutely sure, Azusa, you did nothing wrong. You couldn't have known because I didn't say anything. Decals on the wings, not your fault, obviously. Oh, did I deco? Also, the cockpit is a screen that shows very real operating goals. I saw. Yeah, civilian jets are white because it's the primer, and then they successfully paint the decals, and then go for full body color paint jobs. Does the job of branding. White also helps with lowering the air conditioning costs a bit, fuel costs. Stuff for a plane, but still not super durable compared to a ship or thruster gun for the same cost. Oh yeah, of course. If I recall, Air New Zealand is without lights, having their paints painted black. Depends on the planes. It's Air New Zealand planes, they tend to have black on the tail a lot, but it's like, yeah, it's distinctive. Doesn't need of actual wind blocks, they are a primary method of lift. You know your plane is big and heavy when you actually need wings to get the damn thing to fly. Let's fling this at... Let's fling this at something. I don't know what we should fling it at. Oh, I need to take a new and better screenshot of this. And because the old one is incorrect, it's the wrong color. Okay, then, let's do... This really does remind me of the Caravonian Rebellion for some reason. Probably because the decals aren't showing up, so like, meh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? Alright, so we need a ship, because this is a bomber. What's a 900k thing? Admiral Hyperion or the Indomitable? Let's start with the Hyperion. While we're at it, so all bombers, the Shrike now has eyes. Nice! Also, I'm reasonably proud of my use of trail gens for a long afterburner effect. Ooh. I've been a bit far from the custom campaign. Anything new? Like, the campaign is closer to being out. We're still a long way, but we are making significant progress every week. Mostly because there's just a... Oops. Okay, pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, nothing happened. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, it's a long slog, but we will get there. And there are playable test versions available in the workshop if you want to give them a go. They're probably hell of outdated by now, though. Yeah, I want to spawn you 2,000 meters away. Thank you. Let's throw it against the Hyperion and see what happens. And I seem to recall, what is the Hyperion? The Hyperion is a godly ship, so ideally, the bomber should have an advantage. Also, I changed my font recently. Or my font size, rather. Oh yeah, no, this is going to be an absolute terror. Ooh, yeah, no. This thing is going to be too fast for most missiles. You just have to hope that this thing doesn't do the thing of flying too far away and getting despawned. Yep, it is now 4,000 meters away, which is a little bit far. Wildcards incoming. Hey, nice one, Elival. Watch streak reached. Plutono test 10 is the current version. Send this to Ralston to give him ammunism. I think CR had a giant pop cannon. Yeah, it did. I would say my cross mothership is complete to the base. Got to work in the drones now. Got to design the weapon system. Very good. I was looking at the spreadsheet. Is it just me, or is this sheet itself changed? Yeah, the sheet has been constantly worked on for like 2 years now. It does top out at 187 meters per second in a straight line. It's so big that even at 125 meters per second, it looks slow. Yep, it does. Does anybody know on how I can use custom diplomats images into my campaign? Yeah, there's a specific folder to put images in, and unfortunately I've forgotten what image that is. It does drop into slow mode if it's flying too far away so it can turn. Very good, very good. Okay, now it's coming back into its preferred broadside so it can actually hit things. And by the looks of it, yep, wildcards are there. Oh. What the hell are these? Oh, are these sonar buoys? By the looks of it, yes. Yep, there are the big missiles. They are big. Oh, they have wings! Oh my god! They have wings, and... do they have breadboard? Oh, it looks like they have breadboard. Talk down on the target. Oh, that is awesome. Actual cruise missile. John and Orange, well done. This is gorgeous. This is bloody nice. In other words, there's a few drop via cluster missiles. Circling around there. Faction setting, you gotta upload them to an image hosting site and use a link. Oh, very nice. Oh, this is gonna be really difficult to deal with. Holy crap. Yeah, speaking from experience through using things like the Icewind and the Before the Dawn, this thing is gonna give people real headaches. Real headaches. How is its missile defense? Its missile defense is to fly very fast and stay 2,000 meters away. That would probably do it. Yeah, the missiles are having trouble catching up to it. Top attack penetrates and spreads its thick hot heat over the ship's inside, and yep, there is a bonk. Oh! Wait, what? Interesting. Oh, it's dead. That's what happened. Alright, Border Wisdom is, driving fast always works. That's not strictly true, but it might as well be. So, if anyone saw the, the Gmodisms video, the Broadsword versus the Drakenslang Mark III, yeah, not to spoil anything, speed is key. So yeah, that was really good. Main missile defense just speed tomorrow, so I threw that cruise missile design together in like 5 minutes and then sent out surprisingly well, I think. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes the quick thing worked very well. Alright, I love to watch this thing work, so I'm going to fling it against, what is it? The Indomitable. I forget what the Indomitable is. I've probably got notes on it already. Yeah, it looks good. Very good. And, like, the great thing here is that, when they're in the ship, you can't really see the fins. Which is pretty sweet. Ooh, yep. The initial pass is the scary... Oh, right! Oh, the poor Indomitable. Ah, this is Driver's thing. Alright, so we've got a strategic bomber against a old-timey battleship. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is that this jet gets shot at on the initial approach. Which is a very familiar sight to me, because that's what always happened to the Drachenslung when fighting the Gimli. Oh wow, those railguns are actually hitting consistently. That is amazing! That is cool and amazing. And now they're not hitting so consistently. Are those missiles gonna reach? The Indomitable is like 4,000 meters away. Okay, good. So this thing is not excessive. Wow, those wild cards are fast. They already made it over there. This is so cool. Think the Indomitable loses but wins if you turn off the nuke spawning. That would make sense. Oh, glide bombs go glide. Hehehe. Damn, those are big missiles. Jeez. Sometimes you find the exact thing you need for the decos fast. Yep. Looks like an infographic show video. What would happen if a B-1B Valkyrie got teleported to the Yamato bombing? Yep. This thing is more a T-22, but yeah. B-1B Lancer. Okay, gotcha. It does have well-angled shields, it's quite short vertically, aside from the tail fin, so it can avoid a decent amount of shots that way. Yep. Yep. Remember, folks, flat is good. The answer, the wild card, S does 85 meters per second underwater. I got my bombers mixed up. Understandable. They're hard to remember. There goes a turret. There goes another turret. Much turret damage is happening. Alright, so the Dominical's at 93%. The Wraith is at... Yeah, so this looks worse than it actually is. There's just something about, like, broadsiding planes like this. If you put enough armor on them that, like, they can shrug off the occasional hit, then you're pretty much good to go. Because, yeah, this thing is... Let's have... How much internal damage is happening? Not really that much at all. Some jets have been taken out. And that's it. So it's slowed down a little bit. Actually, one of the jets is basically disabled. How fast are you going, sir? You are currently going... Still going 177 meters per second. And... Yep. Doing absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. And the Indomitable is doing the classic broadsiding thing of it's trying to broadside in the wrong direction. Never mind, there we go. Whew. I'm so sorry, driver. Your big, beautiful baby is being blown up. And that's terrible. Stonely Presence is the only one that's still missing crafts. Kind of. Glakave needs some civilian structures. One of the engines is cut. That's bad. Just the trail gen, I think. And there's 9 sets, 6 sets of 3 on each side from the internal view. Look, they're still working. Slight nukage on that boat. Just a tad. This is cool as hell. Oh! Lost a wing! Lost a wing! Wait, did the nuke spawners get shot off? think the nuke spawners might have gotten shot off. Nope. It just has 4 wild cards and they're all on the way. There they are. Now just wait and see when the devs change the tactical nuke to be a missile warhead, and then we'll all have a very bad day. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, I feel sick. Did that take out a turret? Oh dear. Poor Innominable is not winning this one. Yeah, remind me, do nukes get the underwater damage boost from being underwater? It is Minecrafting time. Civilian construction is interesting. What's Gokave's aesthetic for civvy structures? Very kind of, I think, high-tech communist. So technologically advanced, but very basic and not really much creature comforts at all. Guess I need a crafting table. Minecrafting time. First, it did just have really long CGAs running the whole length, but I divided them up for redundancy. Very good. They changed the nuke explosion effect. Yeah, a long time ago, but also I've got a mod that changes the things. With apologies to driver. Yay, nuke should get the underwater boost. It's HE damage. So, yeah. Yeah, basically that. Think habitats, Night World. I think there are some Glakave structures somewhere that I can probably show you. Right, how are we doing? The Indomitable's at 81. The Wraith's at 86%. Indomitable is down but not out, that's for sure. Let's follow the cruise missiles because they're fun. I'm definitely not getting distracted by the fact that this is a cool plane and I'm sleep drunk right now. So simple and without creature comforts, like my interiors. Azusa? Azusa, that is a filthy lie, and you know it. What was the tip about offensive lasers that 2Q is bad? Yes, 2Q... What was it again? It's like, 2Q and 3Q have apparently, like, less DPS or something like that, or effective DPS. Yeah, something like that. I do not quite remember. My eyeballs hurt. I've already had painkillers. Reaching in my cupboard for a painkiller. All right then. I think we get the idea. We don't need to let the Indomitable despawn because she's barely fighting back at the moment. Well done, John and Orange. This is bloody gorgeous. Wait. Actually, I need to type things and I need to flick blueprints around. So I'm going to move this guy. Hold on, just checking something. Whoopsie daisy, that's rude. Alright, so just need to do this first. Bit of a whoopsies. Don't mind me. And now we're just gonna fling this guy to where it needs to be. So we got planes. It's been so long. So long since we've had a new thing. So long since we've had a new thing. So long, farewell, my friend. And I need to censor this horrible violence. Where? Aha! So we're gonna have here, we're gonna have here, and it's gonna be the Wraith. Nice. And no notes on it right now. I'm assuming the decals will make the whole thing pop a lot better whenever it shows up. So we're gonna go there, and now I need to go to the change log, so please, excuse me. Everyone look at the Wraith, doing Wraithy things right now. So there we go. Change log, and I need to actually do the change log over here as well. Right. I remember how to log into things. It's one of my specialties. Specialties. Delicious. Remember to drink your special tea. Alright, so there. Log in. And over here. Craft added. So. Okay, so. Craft added. Sewol Republic. Sewol Republic. Plane. Warmer. Whoops. And it is the Wraith. Which is gonna make people do terrible things in their pants. Wow, it was 2 months ago that the last craft was added. Which was the Mefdet. Which was a stone-like thing. 8.5.2026. Splendid. And just save again because I'm a paranoid person. Okay then, and just need to go over here. Why is my notes like this? Why is my notes like this? Craft added the Wraith. Once again, well done, team! It was a bit of a... It was a long wait, but it was worth it. Pretty much always want 0Q or 1Q... 1 to 4Q have identical DPS as I said, just the way it's divided up. You want lasers to kill blocks so they start fires, and 2 to 4Q don't do that as well as 1Q. Right? 0Q is the outlier with 25% less speed, 50% more intensity. Technically the best damage against more targets, but also especially bad at killing blocks due to very low damage per hit. What 0Q is very good at is killing small stuff and being lambs. Very true. If the Wraith ends up being too annoying with the nukes, I can reduce the spawn rate or even remove them entirely. We'll see. We'll have to playtest when we do it. They can also be pretty brutal, especially against ships. Yeah, so yeah, like 0Q lasers with like really ramped up the intensity, they do not give a crap about shields or about smoke, which is where they can be kind of handy. Also, they're pretty good at short range because they don't scatter as much. I need to go ping spaghetti. Alright. Wait, what the hell? Ooh. Ooh. Ah, people working. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your checks for free. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go into the correct channel for this. Soul Republic. I'm just gonna do this. When was this? Don't mind me, I am distracted. Bomber. I forgot I was meant to be talking. Sorry about that. Wow. This is a one-winged undead thing right now. Okay, now I need to go put things. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just here. Don't look at my folders. How dare you? How dare you? Stop. Look at my folders. You looking at my folder? You looking at my folders? Wait, was that meant to be an updated blueprints? Ah, crap. I don't remember. Hold on, I'll stay there. Since a new craft was added. Okay, we've looked at the Wraith. Ooh, that took 40 minutes. Oops. So, Layman's turn, 0 Q for Layman's, 1 Q for any mid to long range vest and some other ballpark. Sounds about right. I'll put the Wraith to the workshop later for posterity after I move the holo projectors. Nice. Definitely has the contrails going. Can this bomber beat an Anatus? I think that would be a horrible stalemate. Because what would happen is, this thing would barely be able to see the Anatus, and the Anatus wouldn't be able to damage it, and the wild cards would probably just commit Sudoku on the ground. Alright, close, but I think I managed. It does tend to keep flying pretty well. I don't think I've seen it fall out of the air without absolutely catastrophic damage. I want to have a look at those jet engines again, like... Oh, how did you do this? Ooh, oh, that's very cheeky. That is very cheeky, but hey, it works. So for the record, wings don't block propulsion at all, which means that, right, so this is not against the rules, because it's not against the rules. I'm not going to change it, because frankly, I don't know, this is just how the game kind of works. But yeah, this is about as cheesy in terms of propulsion as we possibly want. Bloody brilliant for making redundant jet engines, I have to say. Auto detection a few meters. Yeah, I found out that wings don't block the airflow. Yeah, I found that out as well. Which means that I have a wacky idea. Do wings block airflow if they're orientated differently? So, if you do... So that has full clearance. If you do this... Aha! They're onto me! They're onto me! Still, there's possibly ways of, like, armor and custom props and stuff like that, by using, like, wing blocks like that. The benefit here isn't especially large. Yeah, nah, all good. Alright, now, we're gonna hop back into the main menu, and we're gonna look at, various things, because we looked at that. I needed to check the workshop, actually, so I'm gonna do that now. I completely forgot, in all the excitement. So just gonna do that. Just gonna do usual tricks. How do we have anything new? Probably not. Nope, nothing. Amphitazwa. Amphitazwa, Silwowol. I always have to do them in the same order. It's important for my brain. Silwowol, Glakave. The big thing with Glakave is that we need, bureau consistency. Ooh! Greaved up revamp. Damn! House moves fast! Awesome! But the rules now, no ABS anymore, uranium splitter, just a pack cannon, but green looks a lot better. Let's go just leave a comment if... Well, if it's got a green particle cannon, then it needs... Then it needs to be in faction colors, so that's immediately a thing. But wow, I'm impressed. House is on it. You like it? Okay then. British Champion was not very material hungry. Maybe the Wraith could get the same camo as the man. Oh yeah, right, camo. Yeah, basically, yeah, I could get the same camo as the Maelstrom. Like, somebody do that. Could be. Hello, Sooty. Oh, what is the Sooty what is wisdom? Wisdom is, try to sleep. If you're gonna get up at 5 a.m., remember to go to sleep before 12 a.m. I was lying awake, feel myself wasting away on the streets of Philadelphia. Currently, one of the basic makes the blue darken more similar to the alloy shrike in color. Now I want to mess with the camo on the Wraith. I know we've got stuff we're supposed to be doing. Actually, hold on. Let's just do that. Alright. Okay, so there's Glakave and Stonelight. Stonelight. And stone light, very good. Alright, so gonna go get the new centrifuge. Gonna go get the new centrifuge. Gonna go get the new centrifuge. I'm fine. How are you doing? Okay, let's quickly have a look-see at this thing, honestly. Oh, got itself out of the water. Very nice. Ooh. Alright, so let's go back and double-check our notes on this. So it's got missile cram, particle cannon. Ooh! Oh! Oh, that's so nice! It's keeping in with the theme of a spinny thing. Very nice. The same reason leading into the wings in detail, at least for the static part of it. Oh, neat. Wow! That was quick. I'm impressed. Alright, so let's go back and check the notes on the centrifuge. Let's put the hub over here. Centrifuge. Where was that? Centrifuge. Alright, so builder already notified of Rublex. Uses sub-vehicle shield, so check. That's done. More color. Yep, it's very trans flag at the moment. Insulate local weapon control is better. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, wow, they took that on board. Look at that. Holy crap, have some insulation. Oh, wow, that's neat. Oh, tiny, adorable little particle cannons. Very nice indeed. Yeah, what is that? Aha! That is some actual cram Tetris. Look at that. Yeah, it's standard diamond. It's 2D Tetris. Yeah, nah, fine. That will do. The centrifuge is an easy craft, doesn't it? Fine. That's still better than what it was before, for sure. But yeah, for future record. No. Wait, what's its fire rate? Oh my word. Maybe Cram Tetris could do a little bit more work, because, like, how did you manage this? Cram Tetris is hard. Oh, it's still got gaps in it. Oh yeah, so in case people are wondering, what you can do here is if you want one more connection here, you can do this. So, yeah, this thing is only attached to one pellet, but it's more important that pellet attached to multiple packers than the other way around. So that's a note for people wondering about Cram Tetris. So Cram Tetris still, it's definitely better. Can be better still. Mostly, actually, we want to make sure that this thing is cheap, which is probably the main reason we want 3D Tetris and Crams. House, if you're watching, I need to be I should be typing notes while I'm doing this. Right, so... Right, let's just copy all the notes from here. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Right, so there. Right. Da 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 da. Okay, or should like Cram Tetris is better, could be better still. Easy craft should be as cheap as possible. Try for 3D Tetris. Get help if you need it. There's that. Okay, the static part of it, spinny elements still there. I think the Tetris is great. The most important thing about Cram Tetris is making sure that the pellets only touch one packer. That is misinformation and fake news, Azusa, and you should be ashamed. So yes, because it touches multiple packers, it reduces the amount each one packs. No! Where's that event? So you want 3 pellets per packer, but don't have pellets touching. But also set cram rate as low as possible for maximum. For maximum fire rate. Azusa, you are evil. You are an evil person saying evil things. And that is... yeah, that's a steam vent by the looks of it. There it is. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do a steam vent, but Okay, what is this? Oh, these are missile interceptors new. What? What the? Aha! We've got some medium interceptors and we've got some of that. Okay, that's all good. Easy design. Doesn't need signal processors. Very nice indeed. What is this? That is set to correct accuracy. Particle cannons. Oh, look at this! Got that right there. What are these set to? These are set to impact, and they do almost no damage, but that's okay. Easy design. Doesn't need to do that. Oh, it's got shard cannons on it as well. And these ones don't need to be insulated because honestly, what are these things going to do apart from emotional support? Okay then. Very good. Alright, so let's have a look-see at the block usage. How are the single blocks? Hold on. There's ways of checking that. So, lightweight ally. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. What the? Oh, interesting. It's got little alloy blocks that are specifically for decoration. Alright, so... Alright, so some things here still could optimize that a little bit. Wait. No, you can't. No, you can! So that's a 3x3... Interesting. What is happening? Okay, yeah, nah, alright. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. It happens. The occasional block ain't that bad. What the hell? Ooh. Oh yeah, nope, there's still some bits there. Yep, nope, still need some block count optimization. Maximum 5 set muzzle velocity 1 meters per second. Alternatively, only use bomb shoot does the trick as well. Yes. My eyes, the bit rate. I mean, sorry, Nightworld. I think that's probably on your end. Okay, so... Still... Some unnecessary clusters of 1 meter blocks. Use Shift E. Shift E blueprint. Shift plus E blueprint maintenance tools search query to help find them. Much improved. Some tweaks to make. Okay, what else? So, block. Whoops, not vlock. What is a vlock? It's like a Glock, but different. Alright, so, rubber block. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, right, there they go. Alright, so there's the rubber blocks. No worries. Spin block, control ammunition, Warner. Heavy armor block. Aha, I did that at the front. Aha. Alright, nope, still spams lots of single 1 meter blocks. No bueno. No bueno, that's not ideal. Just to, if nothing else, because you never know, the AI might spawn a whole bunch of these. Nice, just Twitch being Twitch. Same thing happens in Minecraft. At Twitch and YouTube cannot handle those. Yep, okay then. Alright, so that wasn't improved. I do like this new soupy structure. Very nice. You can't see out of it, but that's okay. I like this thing. It's like, it really is like the mini HQ. Very nice. Alright. So we can just delete notes as we go. Alright, uses clear APS Tetris. This has no APS on it anymore. Just to confirm. Clip. It has no clips, so that's fine. Does it have repair tentacles? It's very satisfying deleting each note as it goes, so let's go here. Compact repair tentacles, it still has 2 at the front. Still has 2 at the front, okay. Blue tentacles still has 2 near the front. Right. Whoop! Oh! Thank you, Orange. Hey, Basic Bear, hello! So I did make the blocks better, but just didn't update it. My bad, I am House, by the way. Hello, Basic Berry! First time chat. House themselves. Okay. Alright, no worries then. Do you want to update, the blueprint before I have another look at it? Is it worth it for the laser to have a superheater module? Yes, depending. If it's 1Q, then yeah, I do tend to find that's very helpful. 0Q, not so much. Speaking of a stupid website, YouTube has decided that I'm a Christian gaming channel. Wait, what? How did it do that? Gonna depend on target, but you can rather kill boss with use good. It keeps pushing church videos on my stuff, despite me never watching anything like that or uploading related content. Huh. Interesting. That's really stupid. Got a test? Okay, so... Alright, so just notes. Alright, so bearing in mind that this is not updated yet. So this was posted yesterday for me, but different for you. Okay, Root Tentacle still has 2 near the front. There is that. Let's go down our list. Put ammo away from engine. Where are the ammo blocks now? Where are they? Where is he? Ammo barrel. Okay then, right. Instead, the ammo barrels are right next to the missiles. I mean, at least the thing won't fall out of the sky by doing that. What is going on here? Again, easy craft, not a biggie. It's cursed. Very cursed. Like, yeah, like... I've been fortunate, I believe, back in the days before I got YouTube Premium. Yes, I know. I got it because, like, you know, I'd be a filthy hypocrite if I didn't... do that. When I had to see YouTube ads all the time. Yeah, just like... When you start watching videos that are criticizing religion, you get a lot of ads promoting religion, which is like... There's a mismatch here. There's a mismatch. Like, maybe, like, I don't know, if you're watching a video on, say, the history of Christianity, it does not mean you want religious advertising. Should be good now. Okay, let's just double checky. I can just do that, and it's been updated 8th of May. Alright, so I'm gonna go get a new one. Let's go find the new one. Find the new one. I find the new one. Find the new one. Yeah, you change the font of things. It's like, save it. Save over. Launch designer. First thing we're gonna look at. What's over here? Oh, nope. Nope, you didn't. House. These single blocks here. You did not fix... Okay, you fix... Nope, you did not... You fixed some of them. You did not fix others. Oops. I get no ads for religion. It's just on the promo restaurant of it. It'll suggest watching random Christian videos, like random preachers or whatever. That is very, very, very strange. Also, we've got a nice air gap right for heat to take out that rubber block. Okay, then. How about over here? Is there spamming of things? I really shouldn't have deleted my notes on the workshop page. Oops. Right, so let's do this quickly. Which things were fixed and which wasn't? Metal block. What? Oh, wow. Did that get worse? Oh, yeah, no. There's a lot of this. Ooh, there's a lot of this. There's a lot of this. I watched a video about logical fallacy of Christianity and got an ad for the Church of Mormon. Yep. Yep, that tends to be what happened. YouTube's like, oh, you're interested in this thing. We're gonna push ads on you about that thing, regardless of, like, whether the ads contradict your interest in the video you're watching. Oh boy, it's like, I don't know. It's like you watch history vids and then get ads for War Thunder. It's like, not a one-to-one relationship. Alright, so the single block spam, that is still a thing here. So that's no bueno. And so I'm just going to do my notes here, so... repair tentacles, just checking, does it still have those? It does not. Hello. Nope. Okay, so that's fixed. That's nice. Oops. I can also change this thing to be orange. It's been promoted. Rebuild of internals. Doesn't really... I guess doesn't have that. It has a cockpit and superstructure. Needs icons to calls. I don't... No, hold on, let's check, see here. Hologram projectors. It has one here that probably doesn't work at the moment. Oh, no, it does. Oh, wow, I'm just blind. Never mind, I'm just blind. Alright, awesome, it has decals. Nice one, House. Nice one. I think in the actual campaign itself, we're gonna need to figure out how to, like, change that. But yeah, okay, so... Right, so the ammo has been put away from the engine at the very least. Make it look like a flying Novgorod. It basically has done that. The missiles should have prediction guidance or APN, not both. Alright, so let's just check dumb missiles. So, whoops. Alright, so... Looking here, it has APN, but no... other thing. And check here. It has APN, but no other thing. Very nice. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. Alright then. Right, so Cram Tetris could still be... Right. Wow, that's like... We've gone from like a zillion notes to just 2. There, so still... It's just optimized... block count, so less single blocks, and Cram Tetris could be improved further. Use a 3D Tetris, it's cheaper for cheapness. Get help if needed. Very good. Mostly House, I'm just very impressed by how fast you got on this. It's like, bam! Immediately. Well, I got a lot to do, still is better though. It's not too bad actually. Those single boxes, like, if you go for Blueprint Maintenance Tool, if you do, if you use that search function, you can just find, it's a very quick way of seeing, any blocks, that, basically, whenever you see 2 of these things together, then yeah, it's tedious and irritating. So yeah, basically, whenever you see 2 or more of these things in a line, you can replace it with a different beam. Oh, in this case, for instance, it's like this is a 3-meter beam, this is a 1-meter beam, and you can replace it with a 4-meter beam, something like that. Just whenever possible. Fiddly. Annoying, and same here actually. There's a 3-meter and a 1-meter, could replace that with a 4 meter, and you just need to keep doing this. So it's like block. Or even just... I think the metal blocks are actually the real problem. So it's like that, that, easy, you can see it. And heavy armor, oops, heavy armor. Yeah, heavy armor block doesn't say anything, so it's just that, and again, yep, that heavy armor prompt is a little weird. But yeah, you can see just single blocks hither and there. Just like, yeah, metal block, heavier. It's actually interesting, like you can tell that heavy armor was added much later than other materials, because you got wood block, stone block, lightweight alloy block, metal block, heavy armor. Yeah, so there's no block in the name of heavy armor, which means that's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, it is much better house. Well done. I am genuinely impressed and genuinely pleased. Applause in chat for house. They got on it. They got on it nice and quick. And yeah, so I need to adjust the notes here. 3D deepness, get help if needed. Do I have that? Just 2 things left. And I'll put them there. Cheers. There we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And it's also time for the ad break. Where's the centrifuge? Aesthetically, this doesn't need any changes. It looks absolutely fine. So I'm going to centrifuge. So that is the functionality column. So a little bit there. We can delete that from the aesthetics column, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Builder already notified of rule breaks. No worries. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go here. Copy paste that. And I should probably combat test this thing. Whoops. And over here. Lovely, lovely. Alright. Hell yeah. And we can delete those rows, make some space on the spreadsheet. Hell yeah. Alright, we need a break. Oh, we've gone over the break time. Oh no. To be fair and easy throughout, the Tetris doesn't have to be too great. True. Mostly I just want it to be 3D so it's cheaper. Because what you don't want is the AI spamming easy designs which are too expensive and so it wastes materials on it. So I got a laser that's doing 2.3k damage per second at 100. Gonna split into 2 single optic turrets. So those are pretty good numbers. Yeah, that's pretty good numbers. Seem like the pellets do actually have 5 connections. I think some of them do. Let's see. Nope. Nope. I'm seeing 2 connections over here. Yep. No, this is just straight 2D Tetris. Yeah. 2.3 is piddly. Is it? Wait, what? That's 2.3 damage per second. 100 intensity is too high. Bearing in mind, Azusa, that, like, if you want a laser that gets through, like, smoke, and especially shields, a 100 intensity laser will do full damage to heavy armor, like, through a strength 10 shield, so... most of the time, overkill. Not always. Anyway, let's fling this at some commodities, because that'll be funny. That'll be really funny. And this is 150,000. 1, 2, 3, commodities. That is a very inaccurate particle cannon. Oh, wait. I remembered something. Is that is set to minimum accuracy. Very good. And that cram cannon takes approximately 1,000,000 years to reload. But that's okay. How is the commodity missing so much? Also, what are you aiming for? Aiming for that, I guess. And cram goes there. Cram does good. Oh, I think I love this thing. Oh, I think I love this thing. I think it looks very good. Whoop, thank you, Sooty! I can reduce the number of doublers. Yeah, pellets, not compactors. Wait, what the hell am I saying? Pellets do... Yeah, actually do have 5 connections. Pellets, not compactors. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That, like, there's pellets here that only have 1 or 2 connections. A bit more DPS at the cost of lower intensity will probably be better. Alright then. Yep, no, this thing does good. Yay, it does good. Kablooey. Oh, and it wouldn't be a commodity fight without a commodity popping a wheelie. It just wouldn't. Okay then. I'm gonna hop in the main menu, go make some more coffee. I'll be right back with you. What are we looking at next? We need to look at the armature, and I think that'll be it. Look at the armature and coherence. That's probably all we've got time for. Maybe just the armature, honestly. I don't know. Download both, though. Okay, then. It's tea break time. A good opportunity for everyone to run away and get a tea and a break. Not a Kit Kat. They're owned by Nestle. That's bad. So. Coffee break, coffee break. Alright, I'll be back soon. Don't go anywhere, please. I'm almost back. Not quite back. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm back. For reals! Okay then. System itself will be in 3 parts, 2 arms with the pumps and storage, and 1 center's arm with the main laser block and all the frequency doublers. What was I doing? Alright, turn face back on. That's probably a good idea. Whoop! And whoop! Ah! There's me! And there's you. But same direction, but different direction. Pointing. Hey, look! My hand is massive compared to my head. High five. Anyway, alright, I'm a silly person right now. I need to go find the most up-to-date blueprints of the armature and the coherence. So let's go do that. Let's go do that. Man, I hope I don't need to update the changelog again. Because I just deleted that tab. Not closed, deleted. It's gone. It's dead. Okay then. Craft library. Right. Nom nom nom. Okay then. Do 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 do. Alright, thrusty craft, armature, and coherence. I managed to figure it out. Oh boy, myself. Don't look at my folders, how dare you. Oh, how dare you look at my folders. Oh, you must be punished. Oh, you must be punished. Hello? Arr. Alright, guess here we are. Constructables. And Plutona. And Kakave updated. Thrusty craft. Don't laugh. And we got the armature and the coherence. So let's go look at them. Won't that be fun? At the very least, the armature. Or the armchair, as I really want to call it, and completely failed to stop myself. Alright, so this is here. Just needs a little bit of shooby. That's the word, shooby. There we go. Sister craft, armature. Okay, that hasn't changed. And the coherence. Interesting. I have the more updated version of the coherence by the looks of it. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna go with this one, because it's a more recent version. Armature load. What is this? Alright, so this is it's got good color variation. It is a little plain. Needs some kind of cockpit. Okay then. Too late, Bordy. I saw the private information ring on the floor. Now I'm going to hawk you. Hawk you? Oh, hack. Right. Oh no, I'm going to get hawked. Just a bird comes out of nowhere and attacks me. I don't have a bird handy, but I have a bat. It's like, oh no, I'm going to be hawked. Ah, splat. Ah. Ah. Flap, 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 flap. Okay then. Okay, what are we doing? Alright, so this needs a cockpit of some kind. So this is the armature. Who made this? Silverbird made this. I am going to remember now. Whoops. Why did I do that? Okay, there it is. Also known as that little engineer. Nice. Nice. Alright, I'm a little bit loopy. Just a smidge. Don't worry. Stop worrying about it right now. Alright, so first things first. Need some kind of cockpit or superstructure. Needs cockpit / superstructure for aesthetics. Goodness knows I don't always do that. Oh boy, I need to rebuild the Titanoboa. Oh boy. Okay then, so there's that. Alright, so, sub-objects. Does it have any? It has none. What has it got? It's got missile, APS, particle cannon. Does it have clear clips? Because that is what scares me a lot. Okay, it has just one AI. It has 3 clip Tetris. Very nice. Is this correctly? It's got 3 clip Tetris. It does. Oh yeah. Red, it's the armature. It is the armature. I don't know what song's playing next. I'm just going for a tune. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, so we need some EMP optimization right here because you don't want to put the stuff right next to it. That would be a little silly. Improve EMP detection because unfortunately this is a hard craft. It needs to be hard. Alright, so need surge protectors. Spread out away from vulnerable stuff. Bearing range finder on top especially. Alright, so there's that. What else? What else? So it's got little particle cannons here, which is definitely Afterthought particle cannon if I've ever seen it. It's got missiles here. Missiles could use some deco. I haven't been very super keen on up to speed on that, but like there's good missiles hither and thither. So wait, did I just type that in the wrong place? Where did I type that? I didn't type that anywhere. What did I just do? Oh no. I imagined typing things. Needs... Uh-oh. Needs surge protectors spread out away from the vulnerable blocks. Oh, that's what I bloody did. Okay. Vulnerable blocks. Okay, there's that. What else? What else? It was, what did I see? Oh no, short-term memory's gone. That's bad. I mean, it does kind of have that. Like, it's not a huge issue. Where's its ammo? Hello? Does it have ammunition? It definitely has ammunition, but I don't know where it is. It is... Oh, it's in the middle. It's right here. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Alright, so ammo should be separated by HA. Ammo should be spaced out with HA. Prevent chain reaction. There is that, and it uses a... Alright, I recently was told about this, so Stabilizer Fin and Base Bleeder don't work well together, because one increases accuracy and the other one reduces it, so... shouldn't use both Stabilizer, shouldn't use Stabilizer Fin and Base Bleeder on shell. Pick one. They cancel each other out. Okay then. How are we doing, chat? We hanging in there? I'm also hanging in there. Hang in there. So we've got a little electric engine. Why has it got I guess a redundancy, I suppose. Refundancy. How's its armor? Its armor is... Ooh! Thank you for the follow, amigo! Just push Barons of the North update. Oh, very nice. It's gonna be very updated by the time I get around to playing it. Okay, so this armor's not bad. It's not ideal. Could extend the nose a little bit. So this is the same criticism, or same feedback I had on the backstop. Is like, could extend the nose just a smidge to get those wedges backed. Okay. Excuse me. Could extend nose a little bit to... could extend nose a little bit to make HA wedges properly backed. Alright, so... Well, what else? Alright, let's combat test this thing. What's the worst that could happen? This is the armature. And all vehicle types. Alphabetical armature, which is definitely the old one. Aha! So what we're seeing here is exactly why you want to keep surge protectors away away from EMP vulnerable bits. What happened here? Although, no, they did a decent job there. Surge protectors soaked it up a little bit, but some stuff got zapped here for sure. So yeah, this is what I'm concerned about, is this stuff up here ain't really gonna cut it. Although maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. This is touching metal. Oh no, there's a path here, so... Yeah, no, EMP surges are gonna go through the heavy armor and maybe get stopped by that, but then they'll just keep going there, so yeah, no. And it's got the new Lacerta, which I'm happy about. Nice! Wait, isn't that the thing I made? Am I crazy? Stabilizing fin and base blade is not great, but not unusable. Fins are typically better than the more of your shell consists of fins lol. So sticking one on a shell is pretty useless, but having all fins is good. Yep, well, okay. Alright, basically alright, so... Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Alright, this thing's gonna have a lot of trouble hitting anything. Alright, now I remember why this thing's hard, is because it sits 2,000 meters away and just kind of wiggles back and forth. And actually, yeah, no, yeah, there's not really much to say. No, this is fairly well done. This is pretty well done. Maybe make the barrel longer. Hold on a second, let's see here. These are heavy barrels, yep. Alright, did I talk about missile deco? I did not. Let's talk about missile deco. Missile deco. Oops, that's not how you spell missile. Uh-oh. Armature down. Needs decals. Icons. Okay, then let's throw this thing against a different faction. That's roughly the same cost. So this is around 150,000 to 150k. Plummet, gearbox, armature. Oh yeah, that's the old one. Let's throw it against the inertia. Why not? Oh dear. Oh, this is a cram thing. Oh, you poor fella. Can this thing detect submarines, actually? Because if it's using hollow points, it'll actually be kind of good against them. Yeah, kind of good against them. So let's do that. Can you detect submarines at all? Gonna spawn in a raider. Alright, it is aiming for the Jasper. Jasper is basically dead. Yep. Yeah, this thing basically cannot detect submarines at all. That is unfortunate. It can kind of detect them while the snooper's doing its best. So this thing has no buoys. Nope. Did I spell buoy correctly is the next question. Nope. Alright, so, this thing could actually be a decent sub-hunter if it has, like, proper buoys and proper behaviors. Could add buoys and extra behavior to make it a good anti-submarine craft. And that's about it. How's its active defenses? Does it have any? I mean, it's damn cheap, so, hold on, what's a thing that has a lot of missiles on it? What is a thing that has missiles on it? Surgeon can work, but not like that. Nope. Chat, what about a potential 6,000 DPS with 68 intensity? Should be solid. Yep. Got the 70 up to 71. I forgot about 4x4 laser tetras. Provokes the needs for storage cavities. Okay, let's, what's a missile-y thing? Soul Republic generally has pretty good missile-y things. Yes? What's a ship missile-y thing? I mean, Soul Republic is just generally missile-y thing in general. So if we have... The Fury's kind of strong, 35. Alright, let's... Ignis Tempestuous, let's see this. Alright, any missile defense I forgot about? Alright, the answer is... Oh! I guess the answer is stay 2,000 meters away. And wiggle like crazy. Doesn't have ECM, does it? ECM? No, it does not. Decoys? No, it does not. Okay, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, armor is only going to do so much. And just got its barrel blown off immediately, so does need some missile defense. Interceptors, ECM. Okay, EG interceptors. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. All right, let's read out the notes. Okay, it needs cockpit superstructure for aesthetics. Needs decal/icons. Surge projectors spread out away from the EMP vulnerable blocks. Ammo should be spaced out with HA. Prevent chain reaction. Shouldn't use stabilizer, fin, and base bleeder on shell. Pick one. They cancel each other out. They effectively cancel each other out. Could extend nose a bit. To make HA wedges probably back. Could use missile deco. Could add buoys and extra behavior to make them good anti-submarine craft. Needs a missile defense, e.g. interceptors, ECM, and decoys. That sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Let's put that in the notes. And click. Admittedly, it's taken a lot of missiles to actually kill it. just don't mind me pasting things back and forth. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Where am I? Help! Clap! Armature needs... Alright, armature, armchair. Honestly, if you deck out an armchair on this, that would be pretty funny. Let's go... I really need a bookmark too, don't I? So, armature. Is your arm mature? So mature. It's got wrinkles. The Sonar Boys BD missile only? Nope, they can be any size. Oh, yeah, no. Remote guided missile said hello. The Ignis doesn't look that healthy. Ooh, yeah, nope. This this thing got badly hurt. Quite badly hurt, actually. Okay, so gonna do that. Gonna do. I summon you from the depths. Sonar Boys think so. Wait, what? Really? Are they? Huh. Wait a minute. Ooh, hello, Soti, with the wisdom. Wisdom being, check your facts before you open your big fat mouth. Let's just check here. Let's do... Small rail launcher. Does this have the buoys? It does not have the buoys. And medium missiles. Doesn't have the buoys. It does have buoys. Alright, large missiles. Right, does it have the buoys? It does not have the buoys. And huge missiles. Does it have the buoys? Oh, that's the. I want the launcher. I want the launcher. And no buoys. Oh, it really is medium missiles only. Huh? When did that happen? The direction thing, not the missile defense thing. The Ignis is pretty fragile, but will mess you up if you don't have good missile defense. Okay, so I wasn't hallucinating. I thought I was hallucinating for a second. Nope, you're all good. Alright, so that is the... I need to put this over there. Hello! Just going through checking all the Plutono craft. All the Plutono. Have some notes. Have some. I have some feedback. Okay, then needs missile defense. Cheers. Enable. And willing to fit, no worries. I can find... No worries, I'll find some. No worries, we'll find some to get it done. Cheers! Good. Very good. Very good. Okay then. Dang it, my sub is fried. I can't wipe for it. No! Azusa, you can. Wait. Nope. That is a sub-specific thing, unfortunately. Nightworld, I think you are subscribed. Hold on. Are you subscribed? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, you can? Wait, what? I'm confused. What is happening? That looks very funny up there. I'm so confused. I am not. Oh. Huh. There's a redeem. Oh. Huh? I'm confused. I'm confused and my eyeballs hurt. Ah. Okay, let's try and look at the coherence, and then I will need to go lie on the couch a little bit and think about my life. Coherence. This is the thing with the big pierce laser, as I recall. Oh yeah, this got some TLC and it looks very nice. Who made this? This is a Gravitas craft. Very nice, very nice. Alright, I'm on a mobile browser. You can look up... Ooh! Sooty with the subs! Thank you, Sooty Shearwater, for the gifted sub. I refuse to download another app. Sooty's just funding the whole damn Twitch channel. Alright, this thing is bloody gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, this thing has had a lot of TLC done for it already. I do seem to recall that laser tends to get shot off fairly easily because it's got... This thing is quite a prominent chin. Let's see here. It's definitely a Gravitas style craft. Coherence. Okay, then... Really should go through all the stuff Limited Gravitas has done. And probably rewrite the lore for the bureaus. Alright, so aesthetically this is absolutely amazing. It does lack a superstructure or a cockpit, which is a bummer, but also entirely possible to put it somewhere, so... Oh, jeez, that's so gorgeous. I love the X-Wing. This is an X-Wing. Oh no, Disney is coming for us. So gorgeous. Okay, so... coherence... Aesthetics damn near perfect. Just needs a cockpit. Unless it's meant to be unmanned. I know how to spell aesthetics, I swear. Aesthetics as aesthetics damn near perfect. The cockpit. And you know about the cockpit, it's where you put your pilot. I'm gonna keep making that joke until I make myself laugh with it. We could be here a while. So there's that. This is a very long... Huh? Oh! I have been fooled. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, is this a turret? Hang on a minute. Ooh. What is this? Oh, hello. What is this? Ah, there's unarmored bits. Oh, that explains a lot. There is an unarmored patch. Hold on, is there a reason for this? Hold on a second. Oh, wait, whoops. If that was done with deco, yeah, that would explain a lot, actually. Alright. Okay, there is a... Yeah, that shouldn't be there. There is an unarmored, Wait, what is this? This is why sometimes you gotta turn the decos off for a little bit. Alright, so... Main laser optics. Okay, so we've got here. Main laser optics has unarmored spot near the rear. There is that. It has a gun. Okay, there's that. Yes. Billions must wife. Yay! Sooty must wife. Wife. Massive floating gun. Massive floating laser. Does it have an internal bridge? I don't know. Might we avoid barrel clipping too much? Probably not. Yeah, little chicken got auto mod at Night World. Also, is that actually a turret? I believe... Let's have a look-see. Looks, I would say this is... Following here. Darn it, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So So this is on... It is on a turret. Oh, this might be... Is this breaking the rule? Let's see here. Okay, so this doesn't rotate. It can rotate, though, probably. Hold on, let's do this. Okay, so, yep, it's not clipped. The question is... does this violate the no internal... Why does this need to be on a turret? Why is this on a turret? It actually doesn't really need to be on a turret at all. Is it just, is that just EMP proofing? Check. But why? It doesn't help at all? I'm like, oh, this turret doesn't help. Yeah, no, like, this doesn't... Okay, so I am going to... Yeah, that really doesn't do anything. I'm not sure about this laser, honestly. Like, Oh, there's... Oh, ERA, you gotta love it. Okay. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, like, yeah, but this turret, this really doesn't seem necessary. Like, at all. It is a very strong laser, but, like, yeah. Main laser combiner does not need to be on a turret, I don't think. I'd say... Laser combiner doesn't need to be on turret. Possibly violates rule. I'm just gonna go check which rule that is. Internal rule 2. Yeah, rule 2. Internal spin block compartments. There we go. If it's repeated, that isn't allowed? Yeah, that is, you're correct, that isn't allowed. Like the back last move you shouldn't even need the improvement from that degree anyway. The only successful part of the local control, that's so far back anyway. Yeah, true. Alright, so. I think Gravitas has occasionally had a whoopsie like this before. No worries. So, yeah, but we're gonna mark that in red. We're gonna mark that in red. That is a rules violation, but not a and that violates rule 2. Because, yeah, that's not an EMP trap or just, like, a tiny thing. If it's, like, 1 or 2 blocks on a sub-object for a specific purpose, like with what the Wraith we saw earlier, like, the blueprint spawners are on spin blocks that are, like, angled. That is okay, because, like, that's just to get a specific angle. It is, like, 1 block on the spin block, and that's not a big deal. But yeah, something like this is like, this is just kind of unnecessary, honestly. And the only thing I see is that you want to do some funny deco with a rotating gun, but I don't think it does that. Yeah. Yeah, same here. I don't think it does that at all. Also, all that heavy armor is like deco hidden. Did orange deco this one? I don't remember. Honestly, what I would be tempted to say is just lengthen the combiners on the side, armor them up more, and get rid of this one, and just have them be really the main laser, because there's like... What is it? There's like 2, 3 different laser compartments here? I don't know, like, I'll let Gravitas figure that one out. What else? Any other shenanigans? There are a lot of, okay, so the deco, thank goodness, not mounted on that. That's just deco wings. There's a spin turn block. Those are turrets. Okay, so... Alright, so lots of laser turrets. There's that one. Alright, so it's basically laser turrets in that deco. That's fine. This is a big, expensive fella. It can have a few. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? It also has Ductmageddon, of course it does. Technically unbacked wedges, and it's got... Here's the thing. I am a non-believer when it comes to ERA. I don't think it's worth the fuss, and this is backwards anyway. Okay, ERA in the front is backwards. ERA in the front is backwards. More effective. Woo! Hey, Sooty, thank you for the gifted sub. Enjoy your gifted sub, Orange. Nice. Okay, what was I typing? Sooty is MVP. Very valuable person. This is what it is. ERA in the front is backwards. More effective. Turned the other way. More effective when no air gap in front of it, and debatable usefulness anyway, because ERI does nothing to incendiary, right? I vaguely recall something like that, like if some kind of actually, ERA is pretty much only good against APS shells, full stop. Also, that's flickering insert in my... Oh, my goodness. Hey, Sooty gifted a tier 1 sub to Night World. Thank you, Sooty. Enjoy that sub, Night World. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, what else? What else? Yep, and unbacked wedges. Also, yeah, like, it's not done correctly to begin with. Oops. You're on the front is backwards. More effective when all get them. Not spaced out. Well clumped. So multiple blocks get killed at once. Debatable usefulness. Anyway. Oh, wow. My goodness, Sooty. Is that still Sooty? Oh, no, that's the hype train. Why we have so many ducts? This is so few ducts. Yeah, this is like... Actually, honestly, by Platono standards, this is not many ducts. Do not have their ducks in a row. I don't... But the fundamental era so isn't better than the full one. By increasing its cost to match the full block. Oh, thereby nerfing ERA. Wait a minute. Oh, boy. Interesting. Except that the slope is still lighter, so it's still better. Technical detail below. Honestly, yeah, they did, the devs changed the ERA a lot to make it more useful, and it's still kinda not worth it, because it relies on being constantly repaired. Let's see, wipe. Do hype train begin. Now look at what you've done. Sooty is just there, holding up wipe. Whoop! ERA is very good against palatable AP payload APS. Okay, against crams. I believe it doesn't do anything to crams, right? Uses against everything else. Good to know. I shall add some ducts. I use ERI for decal blocks and little else. Thank you for the hydrate, Duger. Yum. Oh, look! I have dehydrating coffee right next to me. Thank you, Night World, for the stretch. Yum. Alright, so... Yeah, okay, yeah. Honestly, like, yeah, front armor constantly needs a rethink anyway. Bit of a rethink. Redo. Because I do seem to recall that the coherence does get its face blown off a little bit readily. This is thick. not as thick as it could. How evasive is this thing? I never remember. Airborne is spelt wrong, but I'm not going to bother making a note on that. I do like the coherence. Like I said, this thing is gorgeous, and I love what it's trying to do. What is its weapons? APS, laser, and particle. Where's the pack? Oh, there's the... Oh, right! The packs are in the wings. Completely unarmored. That's not good armoring. Right, so it's probably gonna break Gravitas's heart, but yeah, the packs need some armor. They really do. Packs need some armor. Literally just one layer would be better than nothing, because the way they are right now, just stray fragments could disable them, and that's no bueno. This is a godly. A bit better than metal, reducts 2,500 damage for cramps and a kinetic APS. Does it? I seem to vaguely recall that it don't do diddly against crams. Triggers explosion shells other than cram. Okay. Kinetic only shell will reduce kinetic damage for 2,500. That's for crams as well? Because 2,500, okay, I admit, like, if it works on cram, it works on cram, but 2,500 damage taken off from a cram cannon is nothing, because they can easily do, like, 20,000 kinetic damage. Yeah, exactly, Nightworld. I'm thinking applique for the packs, at the very least. This thing is a bit of a problem where it can't aim up too well. Anyway, metal plates. Yeah. Alright, so... I'm just gonna add a note there. Layer of applique. Applique would be better than nothing. Alright, let's combat test this fella, see how it does. Going to guess that against itself it's going to commit Sudoku pretty quickly, and I'm pretty sure the one in the campaign right now is the old one. So let's do that. Coherence, where are you? I don't think so. Hold on, let's have a see here. Am I crazy, or... There's got, I think in the V menu, there's somewhere it says what version the vehicle it is, but I don't remember where. Does anyone remember? Limited Gravitas, there's 11 other music hashtags. I forgot completely about this. Out of play, none of that, nope. Velocity, la 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 la. Practice is not going to stop the ground, does a bit more. Okay, gotcha. Certainly more than a single metal block one. True. I guess if you have a spot which, like, it's better to have ERA than a single metal, that makes sense. That makes sense. And the hype train has ended. We reached level 1 with 0%. Thank you, Sooty. Alright, we should, Uh-oh. I mean, that aims up reasonably well. You know what would be cool, actually? What would be cool is if that big laser had a sound effect. Because it's hard to tell what it actually fires. I mean, there it goes. Oh yeah, no, this thing is gonna hurt itself a lot. And visual effect. I'm gonna make a note of that, simply because it'd be really cool. Visual sound effect for main PS laser firing would be really cool. Really cool. Like LH Super Radiance. Super Radiance. Or Amphitaswa Alliance Conidae. Yeah, because there's ways of doing that. Sooty, are you doing okay? I'm worried about you. Keep you, indeed. Gifted tier 1 sub to Amigo. Enjoy your sub, Amigo. Glorp. Glorp, glorp, glorp. Speaking of glorp. Let's see, how far did that let... Ooh, my good... I was about to say that didn't get too far. It did. Ooh. Wait a minute, so this is that one. Woo! Thank you, Marcel. Give Palooza. So he's just going wife. Okay then. Oh, I saw a duct fall off. Oh hey, the little guy's video just went on YouTube. Yep, that's probably a sign for me to end the stream. I think that's enough notes on the coherence. A lot of this, there's just slightly irritating stuff to do with this. It's not bad. Alright, let's throw it against the Seismotron, because that's always a fun yardstick for stuff like this. Okay, coherence. Excuse me. Bearing in mind the Seismotron is twice the cost of the coherence, so maybe I should spawn in 2. That would probably be a good idea. Hold on a minute. Right. I do like the Cybertron. It's just, it's such a fun thing. Do I see Bernie holes? Yes, I do. Not to be confused with Bernie Sanders. That's different. Yep. That is definitely a Bernie hole. I am a dwarf and I'm burning a hole. Is it going to be able to shoot this nuke down? That is a bit of an issue. Whoop, whoop, nuke. Oh dear. Ah, there it goes. Alright, so detection. Let's see here. So this laser turret is controlled by this weapon controller right here, or like there. Oh, interesting. It's receiving on channel 2. AA mainframe. Okay. Where is the AI mainframe? Mainframe. There are 2 of them. This one is Captain. This one is AA. Okay, then I just want to wait. Where the hell was the? I lost track of what I was doing. All right, so that is the AA mainframe. Does it have a wireless snooper anywhere I can look at? All right, so does this have tracking? That is attached to AA mainframe. Ah, right. This thing. Wait. Where's the other detection? Where's the other detection? Is that a detection? AI mainframe? Alright, so where's the... camera, that's... Is everything connected to the AI mainframe? Also, I could have just done that this whole time. Right, so that's AI mainframe, that's Captain. Ah, right, that's a bit of a whoopsie. Alright. Alright, so the detection's set up wrong. That explains a lot. That is why this nuclear weapon is going to... Wow, near miss. Okay, good thing we saw that. Yep. Migo, wife. Little guy's video. By the way, is this a godly? This is a godly. Yeah. Order short of the engraver review. Oh well. Yeah, it's okay. I still remember the time someone spent organized and consequences. I finally managed to add the disgruntled wizard diplomat to my CC. Now I'm only missing a cyborg zombie, dragon in military uniform, Duke Happy Bird, dwarf admiral, and communist elf robot. Nice one, left with dragon. Sad we got cooldowns on them now. No more drowning. No, I don't want to drown. Can you check the applique around the lasers? The test 10 division still has the subjects, but I think Gravitas already changed that. Oh, Whoa! Alright, so let's do this. Whoops, and let's do... applique. See, yes! Okay, it looks like this applique is not mounted on sub-objects, which is very nice. Which is very nice indeed. Yep! Check! Check, check, check. Is this damaged? Oh, it is damaged. Very good, very good, very good. How is everyone doing? The Seismotron is not doing... Oh, the Seismotron fell into the water. No! Don't join them! You have so much to live for! Don't do it! Alright, coherence is, alright, pound for pound, it can really, it is pretty godly, so that's pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna add a note here. Set detection range distance bearing to laser friendly settings. 0.1. 0.1. I keep typing... I typed O when I meant to type 0. Okay, that's enough for the coherence. I think that's a lot of notes. Okay then. Limited gravitas. Did a very good job. Very good. Sooty's gifted a tier 1 sub to Left Wing Dragon. Thank you, Sooty. Left Wing Dragon, enjoy your sub. Enjoy your Subway sandwich. Oh boy. Also, very nice. Whoa! Sooty Shearwater gifted a tier 1 sub to Marcel. Enjoy your sub, Marcel. Sooty, are you doing okay? Do you have too much money? Oh boy. Ow! I hurt myself. Oh yeah, this thing is anti-sub maneuver as well, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, then... Alright, what was I doing? I was doing this with the coherence. I have multiple things to do. Bookmark, thank you. Very please. Okay, and do that, do that, do that. Thank goodness for a cup of coffee number 3. Ah! Nope. Cup of coffee number 3 has left me twitchy. Unless it's meant to be unmeant. Comma. We need a comma there, mate. Not a comma, a bracket. Oh, God. No. No, my brain. My tiny, tiny brain. It is filled with from the depths. And nothing else. Okay. Coherence. Okay, so I'm gonna type some notes. Just a few things to change as part of the full craft inspection. Do. Do. I'm singing with this song. We're singing all along. Literally, yay. Woo, got a bonus at word. Yay! Nice one! Hooray! Money! Sooty just got paid. Anyway, you can see how the pitch settings make anything close or above it pretty much immune to its main weapons. Alright, should add that note probably. Appreciate your kind giving it a gift. Thank you very much. Sing us an outro. It's an outro for the stream. It's an outro. It's a dream. Blah. I make noises when scared. Struggles to pitch to target at close range. Is that what that note was? Alright then. Just gonna add that. Alright. Oh, one more thing. Alright, and there, and also... Yeah, okay, good. I think that's it. I am exhausted. I need to go lie on the couch for a little bit. Who's streaming? Gorlath streaming XCOM. Monetization. Oh boy, this is a hell of a project, folks, in case, why is that light flickering? It's very annoying. Stop it! Also, I love this. I love Gravitas's work. I love everyone's work in this campaign, really. Okay, then. Anything we've missed? If you're watching this later on YouTube, please remember to subscribe to the VOD channel. It is so close to being monetized. There's only like 100 to go. And after it's monetized, you can, I don't know, you can unsubscribe for giggles if you want. It won't matter. Bye-bye, good sir. What's your stream schedule again? It should be... I don't know what time zone you're in. It is on my Twitch homepage, if you can find it. So, the time zone I'm in is Greenwich Mean Time plus 12. And for me, it's 8 AM on Thursdays and Fridays. That's all I can say for you. So for, I think a lot of Americans and Europeans, it's sometime in the evening on Sunday. I don't know. It's linked on the Twitch channel somewhere. And there it's automatically set to your time zone. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Very good. Let's raid Gorlath. Gorlath's a good sort. Let's raid Gorlath. Streams. I can type that correctly. Alright, thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna raid into Gorlath, and then I'm going to raid and run, and then I'm gonna go collapse on the couch for a little bit, and, think about my life! Oh! That was a stretch. That did things to my elbows. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Bye-bye.